Welcome back everyone to part 2 of How to Date a Magical Girl. After we stuffed our faces with food, the three of us returned to class. The rest of the afternoon was filled with a tour of the school grounds and an introduction to optional subjects we could enroll in. All in all, it was a pretty full-on day, even though our actual core classes haven't begun yet. The teachers wrapped up the day about 3 p.m., telling us to go on our merry way and get some rest for tomorrow. Hikari offered to walk home with me, and so we said goodbye to Yui, who was heading in the opposite direction. Before long, Hikari and I found ourselves out in front of my place. So, all in all, what'd you think of your first day? I'm liking it so far. Even though we haven't started learning any magic yet. Remember, we're actually enrolled at a school for magical girls, even though we're actually a boy. You can actually be a girl in the options menu. You know, obviously when you start the game, you have your pick of genders. But we chose to be a boy, named after moi. Yes, well, from tomorrow on, it's classes as normal, so you best be prepared. I don't want to catch you slacking and letting your grades drop. Don't worry, I'll do my best. Thanks. By the way, what do you think of Yui? She's nice. She didn't like that. She's like, slightly hurt. I suppose, though she's a little hard to talk to, don't you think? With people like Yui, you never know what they're thinking. It might be best to be careful around her. I gave Hikari a nod, though I'm not too worried. I've seen a side of Yui that Hikari hasn't seen, even if that side is just underwear, at the very least. I know Yui can't let her guard down. Anyway, I think I should have an early night. We need to be up bright and early tomorrow. I don't want to repeat performance of you being late. Roger that. I'll set my alarm extra early just for you. Make sure you do. Siri set my alarm to 5 minutes later. Hikari beams her familiar smile and then skips away happily. See you tomorrow, classmate. I wave sheepishly as Hikari goes on her way. I should head inside too and rest up. After all, tomorrow is another school day. So, you might think this is just like some cutesy, game, but I should inform you for people who are thinking, well, it's stupid, it's childish, it's for little girls. It's not really this kind of game, and you'll see, there's more to this game than meets the eye. Obviously, we don't know that yet, but just giving you a heads up, so in case anyone's like, oh, this is stupid, why am I watching this? I have not actually played this game, so don't spoil anything. For some reason, I'm much more energetic this morning. Maybe it's because I have a clear idea of what's in store for today. And I had a pretty good day yesterday. I woke up on time, brushed my teeth, and even took a shower. It's the first time in weeks. Silky clean. After putting on my brand new Academy uniform, my phone beep-booped a nice tune to let me know about an incoming text message. I checked the screen and my eyes are assaulted by a hailstorm of animated emojis. Good morning, sleepyhead. Mom had to leave early for work today. I don't want to eat breakfast alone. Can I come have breakfast with you? Yes or no? No. Well, there's no doubt that this is from Hikari. She always texts like this. I heave a sigh and send her a one-letter reply. Oh, a burn. Before I can even put my phone down, a reply pops up on the screen. Meanie, be nice to me. Classic Hikari. A second reply follows. By the way, I'm outside. Seriously? If I didn't know her so well, I swear it's called issues with boundaries. I head toward the front door and open it up. I'm greeted by a gentle breeze. The fresh spring air is crisp this morning and feels nice on my skin. Hikari is standing there, glaring angrily at her phone. A single cherry blossom petal is stuck in her hair. 1 second, gotta check on something. Okay. Just make sure I'm recording. Can't believe you don't want me over for breakfast. Next time I won't ask. I'll just show up. Yeah, I wish you got the option to say yes or no. That would have been nice. That's pretty much the same as right now. Shh. I don't want to hear it. Now move out of the way. I'm making us pancakes. Well, I can't complain about that. Hikari is pretty good at making pancakes, even if she just uses the pre-made mix from the store. That's what I use. I like pancakes. I like waffles even better, though. Hikari heads into the kitchen and starts humming as she prepares breakfast. I decide to sit down at the table and just wait for Hikari to expend her energy. It doesn't take her too long to finish cooking. When she's done, she brings 2 plates of delicious-smelling pancakes to the table. Ta-da! Pancakes a la Hikari, my family's secret recipe. You bought pyramid mix from the store, didn't you? Yes. But I added sugar. Sugar is the secret ingredient. Sugar, huh? Interesting. I poke my tongue out at her and dig in. Sure enough, the pancakes are good, nice and fluffy. I'll have to try that, adding sugar. See how much I have to add in a recipe or something. That'll be interesting. Somehow all the instant food Hikari makes tastes way better than when I made it myself. Maybe she adds sugar to everything, even instant noodles. Maybe that's her secret. Hikari has a mouthful of food when she decides to tell me one of her trademark weird stories. I had a dream about you last night. We were together walking through a dark and eerie forest. I was so scared, but you were brave. You told me that no one could hurt me as long as you were around. That made me feel better, until we ran into an evil witch. The witch said, "Eat this cauldron of boiled mushrooms or I'll place a wicked curse on you." You refused to eat the disgusting concoction, so the witch pulled out her wand and pointed it at you. Zap, boom, tazam! You transformed into a gross mushroom. The witch cackled and disappeared into the darkness. I looked into your disgusting mushroom face and saw that you still had the eyes and a mouth. Even as a mushroom, you still had your usual dopey look. It made me really happy that you were still yourself. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Weird dream, right? Yeah. But it got me thinking, if you turned into a talking mushroom, what would you do with yourself? What would you do? What would I do if I was a talking mushroom? I'd wait until you ate me, only a matter of time until you got hungry. I don't know, it was a stupid dream and I'm not a mushroom, so it doesn't really matter. I'd find a nice hot spring and have a soak until I become soup. I don't want to be a jerk. I'll pick the first one. She didn't like that one. That's so mean. I'd never eat you. Well, at least I don't think I would. Hikari and I both finished eating. It was a good breakfast, that's for sure. Though I can't help but feel a little sleepy after packing my face full of food. Hikari must be feeling the same way because she begins to yawn. You know we have school, right? The little cherry blossom petal that was stuck in her hair flutters down and lands on her empty plate. And some weird, probably symbolic meaning. Oh look, I'm so happy that the cherry blossoms are in season again. This is my favorite time of year. The trees look so pretty. Hikari's face turns red and she blushes. I'm glad we get to go to school together in the springtime. It's such a wonderful dream come true. I return to Hikari's smile and have to admit I feel the same way she does. It's a really nice time of year. The perfect season for a new beginning. That's why they have like spring cleaning and stuff. It's like that time of year, you know, you get in that mood where you just want to kind of like reinvent everything. Oh snap, we'll have to get going or we'll be late. Well, here we go again, the mad rush to get to school on time, even though I woke up early this morning. She just had to make pancakes. If we're late today, at least I can place the blame on Hikari's absurd mushroom dream story. She could at least told us while we were walking there. We grab all our stuff and hastily make our way to the door. Where's our parents at? We do have parents, right? Standing next to the school gate. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we do. There she was in the first episode, right, our mom? Standing next to the school gate is a familiar face from yesterday. It's little Yui. Oh, good morning. Get the feeling she was waiting for us here, too nervous to venture into the school alone. Luckily, Hikari and I managed to get here just in time. Yui's holding a nicely decorated box in her hands. I assume it's a bento lunchbox. They're all the rage in Japan, or so I hear. I made some sweets for us to share today. Would you be interested in meeting up for lunch? Hikari literally jumps with joy. I take that as a yes. Sweets? I love sweets. Let us have lunch together. I nod and smile. Thanks, Yui. Sounds like a great idea. Yui's face turns red and she shyly lowers her head. I'm glad. I'll look forward to it. But for now, we need to get to class. March, March. Now it's May. We make our way to our first class. Oh, it's a new teacher, Iseline. That's a nice name. Good morning, new students, and welcome to your first magical history class. My name is Iseline Arcane. I'll be your teacher for this class. It is my duty to ensure you pass your exams and move on to become second-year students. As I'm sure you can tell from my accent, I'm not originally from Japan. No, I was born in Brazil, a country that many of you will know is famous for its culture of magic and wonder. Indeed, many famous magical girls have emerged from Brazil over the years. It is safe to say that Brazil is second only to Japan in terms of the amount of magical girls it produces. It's like an export or something. Magical girls, as I'm sure you know, have existed for centuries. Without them, the world would surely fall into despair. After all, it's a magical girl's duty to banish evil in all its forms. However, I'm not here to teach you about banishing evil. I'm here to teach you about the origins of magical girls. Now, before we study where we all came from, it might be a good idea to examine where we are now. In today's world, evil is a rare thing to come across. And because of that, the average magical girl spends the majority of her time contributing to society, instead of engaging in combat. There are currently 3 jobs that are considered to be the most popular among magical girls. They are, in order of popularity, musical idol, doctor, and finally teacher. You might be wondering why these 3 jobs are the most popular. Well, I think I can explain the reasons behind that. Many magical girls pursue careers as musical idols. I'm sure you're all familiar with some of the famous idols on musical charts at the moment. Because of their abilities, magical girls are able to entertain like no other. Some idols use their power to put on grandiose shows with fireworks and lights, while others put their skills to use to enhance their singing voice or produce music without instruments. Magical girls with supportive or healing abilities tend to tackle careers as doctors. Their unique powers make patients feel better again in no time. This is a noble career choice. It makes a positive impact on many people's lives. Lastly, becoming a teacher is a noble pursuit. Much like myself, we use our knowledge of the magical arts to help mold the youth of the future. During your time here at the Academy, you'll likely ask yourself over and over again what you aim to do once you graduate. Picking any of the 3 professions I've talked about today is an excellent choice. But be aware, these jobs are in high demand and you'll have lots of competition. Now, Easily continues on with her lesson. I'm definitely fascinated by her words, but Hikari's pancake breakfast is taking its toll on me and making me very, very drowsy. I do my best to stay awake throughout the rest of the lesson. The bell rings for lunch. That was quick. When we exit the classroom to head to lunch, I feel a gentle tug at my shoulder. I turn to look and my eyes meet Yui's. Hi. Oh hey, did you enjoy that class? That was great. Isoline's a babe, isn't she? Yes, it was very interesting. I must have written 20 pages of notes. My god. 20 pages? How could you write so much in our first lesson? I'm not sure. I think I just write quickly. How many pages of notes did you write? Pages. 1, maybe? You looks at me with disappointment. Well, if you don't cover my notes, you're more than welcome. Oh, look at that. I smile and nod. Hikari's the last person to shuffle out of the classroom. She's mumbling something about wanting to become a musical idol and not a doctor. Hey Hikari, you okay? She looks taken aback. I'm fine. I was just chatting with the teacher about which career path I should take. Already? I mean, it's the second day of class. You're already thinking about your career? Well, of course, I can't just drift aimlessly. I need to have a goal. You should start thinking about your future too, Alan. I'm good. Yui giggles a little. Hikari looks flustered, but I can tell she doesn't want to get into a heated argument in front of Yui. Hikari changes her demeanor completely when she sees the box of sweets Yui showed off this morning. She sidles up to Yui, a devious expression crossing her face. Hey, Yui. Do you want to share some sweets with us? I roll my eyes at Hikari's predictable behavior. She always does that. To say she has a sweet tooth is an understatement. To Yui's credit, she just smiles and nods. Well, I brought these sweets for all of us, so I'm really looking forward to sharing with you both. Yeah, you both. Did you hear that, Hikari? That's me too. Jackpot, let's go find somewhere to eat. Hikari dashes off, practically dragging Yui and I behind her. We rush at full speed through the Academy's winding hallways until we reach the cafeteria. Hikari takes one look inside and sees that it's jam-packed full of noisy students. Without missing a beat, she continues on, still dragging us behind her. We hit a stairwell and she jumps up 2 stairs at a time. I try to ask where we're going, but she ignores me completely. After we bound up another couple of stairwells, Hikari throws the door open and we spill out onto the rooftop. It's completely silent up here. No other student in sight. Perfect, this can be our lunch hangout. Well, that's not bad, I have to admit. I mean, it's kind of cliche. I mean, there's a few places to sit, and the air is nice and fresh up here. There's a couple of birds perching on the ledge, minding their own business. One hoots as Hikari sits a little too close. Now, Yui, what do you have for us? She's salivating at the simple thought of sweets Yui's brought. Well, Yui opens up the beautifully wrapped box she's been tucking underneath her arm. She removes the lid to reveal a neatly organized selection of homemade treats. Hikari's eyes dazzle as she takes in the bounty before her. There's sweet rice cakes, red bean mochi balls, green tea flavored candies. Those all sound really gross to me. Chocolate drizzled chestnuts and a few slices of fresh watermelon. Yui, did you make all these? Yes, well, except the watermelon, of course. I don't grow my own watermelon. Everything looks amazing. I can't believe it. I have to try one of everything. I just have to. Yui seems to take Hikari's greet as a compliment, and she smiles proudly. She offers the box to Hikari, officially giving her the go-ahead to jump in. I wait for Hikari to finish grabbing a few fistfuls of sweets before I selectively pick out the best-looking mochi balls and chocolate chestnuts. Thanks, Yui. Everything looks really good. Yui smiles again, possibly even more than she did for Hikari. Aw, she's blushing. I bite into a mochi ball and let the sweet red bean paste fill my mouth. The flavor's incredible. It's like anything I've ever tasted before. Yui must have a real knack for making sweets. This is amazing, Yui. Thanks for sharing with us. Oh, I'm more than happy to share. You two are my newest friends, so I'm glad I can make something you both like. I chomp on a few chestnuts and take a look over Hikari. She has chocolate all over her face and watermelon juice dripping from the tip of her nose. I just shake my head and continue to enjoy the treats. Yui doesn't seem to be eating anything. She's just smiling and watching me enjoy myself. Now I feel kind of bad. At first, it seemed weird she didn't want to eat anything, but when I really think about it, she probably taste tests most of the stuff and gets sick of it easily. I don't give it any more thought. That might be like an important thing, though. What if she's like bulimic? When the box of sweets is completely empty, I let out a sigh of satisfaction and take a seat on an old milk crate. Thanks so much, Yui. I really enjoyed the sweets. Oh, you're very welcome, Alan. I nudged Hikari to encourage her to thank Yui, but she seems to be in a food coma and is fast asleep. There's still a lot of chocolate on her face. Sorry about Hikari. She can be a bit herself. Oh, it's not a bother. I can tell she liked the food, so for me, that's the best thanks I can get. Where'd you learn to make stuff like that? I don't know, to be honest. I guess I just read a lot and pick up things here and there. No one ever really showed me how to make sweets. Interesting. Well, I look forward to having some more next time. Of course. So, Alan, do you have a girlfriend? Or boyfriend? I mean, this is 21st century. I'm shocked by Yui's sudden forwardness. I can't believe this shy girl just straight up asked me if I'm seeing anybody. I'm sorry. It's okay. You don't have to answer me. I'm just trying to make conversation. Oh, no, it's okay. No need to be sorry. The truth is, well, I don't have either. I'm single right now. Oh, is that so? Then what do you look for in a person? Oh, come on. We all know which one we're going to pick. I should answer truthfully. Well, I really do like this in real life. So this is like my thing. This is why I always go for girls like these in these kind of games, if they're available. Oh, really? I didn't think that's what you'd be into. Yui's affection has increased by 1. Well, thank you for telling me. Just so you know, I'm single too, and well, I thought it would be nice to find a partner during my time at the academy. I mean, that's pretty much my goal too. I mean, I want to have a girlfriend by New Year's Eve. You know, it's my ultimate dream. Yui grins widely. A partner by New Year's Eve. That's a good dream. Maybe I'll make it my goal too. Yui seems to be kind of into me. I wonder if I'm reading the situation right. Though I can't really make a move with a card pretending to be asleep right next to us. Pretending. And, I wonder if it would probably be a good idea to know Yui better before I ask her to be my girlfriend. I mean, it's my second day of knowing her. Let's not jump the gun here. I'll give it some time. At the very least, she seems to like me a lot. That's a great start. Yui and I are smiling broadly at each other when we hear the bell resound throughout the school. Oh, looks like our lunch break is over. Well, we better get to our next class. I shake Hikari and she wakens abruptly. What's happening? Wake up, sleepyhead. We gotta go to class. Oh no, but I haven't had a proper lunch yet. I've only eaten sweets. Well, you know what? You made the bed. You lie in it. Should have thought about that before you devoured your weight in chocolate. Yui and I laugh at Hikari's chocolate-faced expression. We all head downstairs on our way to the next class. Was this the alchemy class? Oh. Well, we'll probably get there eventually. Finally home. The rest of the day went by pretty quickly. I ended up taking Yui's advice and started writing more notes during our other classes. Now I have a good 2 or 3 written pages. And once school wrapped up for the day, I said goodbye to Hikari and Yui and returned home. Feeling pretty exhausted. I guess that's what 2 days of class we're doing. Tired. Oh god, that's how tired I am. Suppose I'll get some dinner and have an early night. After all, it's only Wednesday tomorrow. I have to get through the rest of the school week before I can relax. How far are we on recording? You mean checking to check? Okay, 21 minutes, we're good. Oh. This is the tutorial, morning routine. Use the time before school each morning to prepare for the day ahead. From your bedroom, you can view the calendar and check your friends' schedules. Plan your day according to the schedule of who you want to spend time with. Extra morning routine options will open up later in the game, obviously, as we meet more people. Let's check the schedule. What do we got on the docket? Evening, classroom, night, Cafe Shiba. Yui's in the library and she's in the forest at night. Kitty's our tip of the day. Be nice to your teachers. They are doing their best. That's true. You should be nice to your teachers. Oh, look at this. Oh, we got a long way to go. We unlocked the hard options at like 100%, 90%. That's nice. Yui has no affection, or Yui has 1 affection. Hikari has no affection. Alright, let's, sure, okay. What's the calendar? Magical. Oh, okay. Oh, each day we do a new thing. Okay, so alchemy's today. That's pretty cool. Alright, that's raining on 29th. Okay. Alright. Let's go to school. We want to go to the library if we can. Ooh, I like this music. Very mysterious. A nervous tension is in the air when I entered the school lab this morning. According to Hikari, we'll be having our first alchemy class. The teacher is supposedly somewhat crazy, so we have that to look forward to. I managed to grab a seat between Hikari and Yui like usual. As soon as all the other students are settled, the classroom door bursts open and a man barges in. Good morning, students. I am your alchemy teacher, Henry Steiner. You will all do as I say, and that way no one will get blown to pieces. Students are silent. No one dares laugh along with the teacher. None of us can tell if he's serious or not. Is that guy supposed to be like the guy from Steins Gate? Hawaii Kiyoma? I don't know. Maybe. Because he had like Steiner in his, like, the reading Steiner or whatever he did in that freaking show. Like, I don't know. It might not be, but it kind of reminds me of him. It's a nice homage, if nothing else. Is there a chance we'll get blown up during class? What have I got myself into? Oh my god. The man before us looks like some sort of mad scientist. His lab coat is torn and burned, and a maniacal glint keeps appearing in his eyes. You know, it's funny, before this guy even showed up, I was like, I wonder if the guy's gonna be like the guy from Steins Gate, like mad scientist. That would be crazy, and it kind of is. That's pretty awesome. You're all new to the Academy, so I will go ahead and assume none of you have any inkling as to the true nature of alchemy. Alchemy is not magic. Alchemy is not science. Alchemy is a precise art and can only be practiced by those who dedicate themselves to it fully. You might ask, why must we learn alchemy if it's not magic? I'll tell you why. Without alchemy, you magical girls won't have any means of defending yourselves should powers fail. The greatest magical girls in the world have used alchemy to turn the tides of battle that their innate powers could not win. Imagine having the ability to forge weapons from common ingredients. Imagine having the option to brew potions so potent that one sip could vanquish your foe in an instant. These are the doors alchemy will open for the cunning magical girl. Having an arsenal of options in combat is always a good thing. With all of that said, I want it to be known that most of you will fail this class. Most of you will not have the dedication, the perseverance, to master alchemy. However, I still expect you all to do your best. I will accept absolutely no less than that. This guy's intense. I've never had a teacher like him before. It's painfully clear that he's passionate about his subject, but why do I get the feeling that he sees us as guinea pigs and not students? Before we begin brewing potions or forging items, you must understand the very basic principles of alchemy. Can anyone tell me the names of the 3 components that must be included in every single alchemy recipe? The class is silent. Just when I think nobody's going to answer this impossible question, Yui timidly raises her hand. Oh yes, you there. Can you answer the question? Yes, sir. The 3 names of the 3 components used in every alchemy recipe are the base, the solvent, and the catalyst. Aha! Bingo! Well done, young one. Yui beams at the teacher's praise. I'm genuinely surprised she knew the answer to that question. Although being that she's fairly studious, I suppose it's really not that out of the ordinary for her to know such a thing. The base, the solvent, the catalyst. 3 components that together form the foundation of every alchemy recipe. In order to successfully synthesize an item or brew a potion using alchemy, you need those 3 components. The components themselves can take many forms. Even some everyday items can be used in alchemy. Just because an item doesn't have special properties, it doesn't mean it can't be used in a powerful recipe. In future lessons, I will go into detail about finding alchemy components in the world around us. For now, I command you to open your notebooks and start writing the following. Oh man, I love this music. The rest of the lesson continued reasonably smoothly. Even though nothing got blown up today, there's always the next day. The students didn't seem to let their guard down for 1 second. I don't think I'll ever forget Mr. Steiner's eccentric attitude. Oh, lunchtime. Oh no, the day's over. Before I knew it, my 3rd day of school was over. Hikari knew he said farewell at the gate. There's still a bit of time before it gets dark. Maybe I should use my time after school to make the most of my new student life. But what can I do? I could look around the school grounds, go into town, or spend some time studying. Or I could try to meet some girls. My thoughts drifted back to yesterday when I shared lunch with Yui and Hikari on the rooftop. Just so you know, I'm single too, and I thought it'd be nice to find a partner during my time at the academy. That's pretty much my goal too. I want to have a girlfriend by New Year's Eve. It's my ultimate dream. A partner by New Year's Eve? That's a good dream. Maybe I'll make it my goal too. It's like it was just yesterday she said that. That's right, Yui and I both want to have a partner by New Year's Eve. I really should make that my ultimate goal. I don't want to ring in another New Year's solo. If I really think about it, attending the academy is the best opportunity I'll ever have to meet a girl. After all, this place is nothing but girls. So if I'm gonna do it, I'll find someone special. Someone I can call my love. I'll use my time here effectively and meet the girl of my dreams. Your school life. Starting today, you can make the most of your school life. Go out and meet as many people as you can, forming ongoing relationships, and build trust with the people you care about. Select the travel option to explore. The world is now open to you. You seize every opportunity. Oh. During the evening and night, you can choose activities to participate in. Some actions take up time. Performing an action in the evening will progress time to night. Activities at night will move time forward to the next day. Actions that take time. Dating or spending time with girls, reading books, studying magic, brewing potions, exploring the forest. Those are probably race stats, I imagine. Free actions are traveling, shopping, giving gifts, talking to characters, perform as many of these actions as you like. That's useful. So we can actually date the girls. That's pretty awesome. I mean, it is a dating sim. What did I expect, right? Let's travel some. Well, let's check what was on the schedule again. Oh yeah, we were gonna see Yui again. Let's go see Yui. Oh my god, look at all these places we can go to. Can't really go anywhere else, but obviously more options will open as we progress. Reading books. You can borrow books from the school library, but only 1 book at a time. You can read books at home during your free time. When you finish reading a book, you gain a significant boost to a key attribute. Oh my god, it's like Persona. Who's this guy? Yui's here today. What should I do? What time with you? What? I need to get her up to 10%? Oh, I can't talk. I'm gonna hang out with her. Yeah. I hang out with you and we discuss a few different topics. Yui gets a little nervous when I start talking about our hopes and dreams. Ah. Oh god, this is gonna take a long time. Key attributes. Improve your mind and body by raising your key attributes. Improving these key attributes will make you more desirable to other people. Oh. So if we raise our attributes high enough, maybe we'll get more affection whenever we talk to them or date them. That's probably how it works. Now, do we know what attributes they like? Let me see. That's the schedule. But that's what we wanted, right? Okay. Can't. Is there a way to see what they want? That's the stats. Huh. Let's read a book. I don't have a book. I'm an idiot. I didn't get a book. I should have got a book. The book wouldn't have taken time, would it? Can we go somewhere else? She's gonna be at the forest. Oh, we can't go to the forest. Let's go back to the library. School's closed. Of course it's closed. Why did I think it would be open? Stay awake. Oh, okay. I thought. Okay. Well, let's go to sleep. A new day has dawned. Gotta go sometime before school. Let's just go. Let's check the schedule. Who's gonna... Oh. That's lame. Oh well, let's just go straight to school then. Darn. Maybe it's like a special day where like an event happens. Good morning. Good morning. The girls are waiting for me at the school gate. Apparently Hikari's excited about something because she has a crazy grin on her face. Today's the day I've been waiting for. It's Practical Magic Day. What's that? Are you serious? Practical magic class is where we actually get to go out of the classroom and use magic. Oh, really? Yes, really? Geez, didn't you pay any attention to Miss Atsuka's first class? Wait, which one's Miss Atsuka again? Hikari pouts. She hates it when they act like I haven't been paying attention. Miss Atsuka told us to call her Satomi on our first day of school. She's the one with the big, you know. Ah, yes. Satomi Atsuka, our homeroom teacher. How could I forget my mature, well-endowed crush? Anyway, Satomi, I mean Miss Atsuka, she told us about all the classes we'll be taking, and the one that sounded most exciting was Practical Magic. Hikari's eager grin returns. I don't doubt that she's been looking forward to this class. I suppose it does sound kind of cool. I'll be able to see what all the girls are capable of, though. I don't know if I'll be able to perform my magic. Well, shall we head to class? Sure. I start to make my way towards the classroom, and Hikari grabs my shoulder. No, 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 no. We're going to be studying practical magic outside on the school field. And outside class, but there's bugs outside and sunlight. Oh, will you grow up? It's nice being outside. It's sunny and warm, and the springtime air smells so beautiful. But, just shut it. You're coming with us. He laughs and follows along as Hikari drags me towards the school field. Good morning, students. Gather around, gather around. Who's this person? This isn't the same person, is it? How are we all this morning? I know this is a very early class. A lot of you are yawning, so I do hope you got enough sleep. My name is Aya Yoshida. I'm your practical magic teacher. I hope we can learn a lot together. Being outside on the school field and looking at Miss Yoshida in a track outfit makes me feel like I'm back in high school attending PE class. Half expecting to get hit in the head by a football at any moment. Man, what a weird feeling. In this class, you will learn to harness your raw magical energy. You're all capable of great feats of magic. That's why you're at this academy, after all. A magical girl is capable of drawing upon the energy within herself and focusing it into a powerful force that can alter the fabric of reality. Magical energy can create fireballs, conjure illusions, heal the injured, shield the weak, or even stop time in its tracks. Hikari turns to me at these words. I'm reminded of the time I froze a falling glass in midair. Suppose my magic can stop time? The magical girl's disposition directly affects the kind of magic she can cast. Chances are you all have dabbled with some of your magical abilities. You should all be familiar with the type of magic you're capable of producing. I feel like stopping time is like S-tier magic. It's like being able to stop time stops so much stuff, unless they can also like stop time. Then we're screwed if they stop time before we do. I'm going to ask a few of you now. Please share with the class what you've learned about your own magic. I'll go first to give you an idea. I'm Aya. My magic lets me summon mystical fields of light that can dazzle onlookers. This is class's defensive magic, and I developed it due to my kind and caring personality. Now, who can go next? Ah, you there! Hikari gasps when Miss Yoshida indicates towards her. She steps forward shyly. My name is Hikari. I'm able to use healing magic. I first discovered this when I broke my arm falling down a staircase. I'm not sure what my personality is, though, so I don't know why I have healing magic. Miss Yoshida nods and gives Hikari a round of applause. Thank you for sharing, Hikari. Your healing magic sounds wonderful. In my experience, it's usually those with thoughtful, generous personalities that acquire healing magic. Well done. Hikari steps back and lines up next to me again. She looks almost ashamed, as though she's embarrassed to have healing magic. The next student called upon is Yui. She looks even more scared than Hikari did, but she takes a brave step forward anyway. Oh, I'm Yui. My magic is a bit unreliable, and I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. All I know is there have been a couple times where strange things have happened to me. I can't really explain it, sorry. I'm so embarrassed. Oh, no trouble, Yui. Please don't fret. Some girls take longer to understand their powers, and there's no shame in that. We will help you discover your powers together. Yui seems to take comfort in Miss Yoshida's words. A few of the other girls in class all share their powers. After a bit of time, Miss Yoshida points fingers at me. Guess I'm up. I step forward. Well, this is truly unusual. You are the boy everyone at school is talking about. I have to admit, I've never met a magical boy before. In fact, I did not know they existed until the school board informed me about you. You seem to be a very special case, Alan. Please, would you share with your class some information about your magical powers? Well, I've only ever been able to use my power once, and I don't think I had any control over it, but I was able to freeze an object in time. You froze an object in time? Yes, it was a falling glass. It didn't just stop in midair, it literally froze the contents of the glass and stopped falling. I see, how peculiar. And how would you describe your personality? A million images flashed through my mind at the speed of light. I grabbed one at random and spit it out. Lazy. Every of the students laugh. Even Miss Yoshida cracks a smile, though I can tell she's trying not to crack up completely. Lazy, my. Well, I suppose I'll have to put some thought into the reasons behind your magic. Very good, Alan. Can't quite get a reading on Miss Yoshida's reaction to my magic. Does she think I'm ordinary, or is the ability to freeze objects in time a common magical power, or could it be something more? Could I be the destined hero born to rise up and conquer an evil demon lord with my ability to stop glasses falling in midair? I can only hope. Miss Yoshida continues the lesson. Most of the students are quite attentive, though I can tell some people are getting easily distracted because we're outside. Oh, look, a butterfly. The lesson wraps up with Miss Yoshida telling us we'll begin our actual magic practice next week. Disappointed grumble erupts from the class, and the sound of the school bell sends us on our way. No. Tomorrow's Friday. Can you believe the week is nearly ended? Nope. Seems too good to be true. I know you actually you're not impressed, but I can tell you're enjoying classes so far. Yeah, I am, to be honest. Pretty excited to learn about this stuff. Good. I'm really happy we're attending school together, and we even made a new friend this week. You mean Yui? Well, where is she anyway? I don't know. Doesn't she normally meet us here before going home? Yeah, I wonder if she got caught up somewhere. Well, don't sweat it. We'll see her tomorrow, after all. Yep. Wanna walk home together? Maybe not today. I've got some things I'd like to do. Oh, okay. Maybe next time. Well, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Find Yui. Let's travel to the library and get a book. I want to borrow a book. Oh god, there's so many. I think Yui likes Alchemy, so we're gonna... Wait. Does it matter which one I get? We're gonna grab the Alchemy book, yes. Talk. Huh. I'm flattered you would take time to converse with me. Truth be told, most students pay me no heed. It's heartwarming to have some company. Do what I can. Though I've only worked at this academy for a short time, I'm very familiar with it. My own dear wife studied here once upon a time. What an impression she made upon these hallowed halls. She reached top of her class before graduating and was awarded with an illustrious Golden Star pin, the highest honor any student can achieve. But that was quite some time ago. Alright, well, yeah, got a little more about this guy. Since there's really nowhere else to go. She's not... Hang on, let me check the schedule. Maybe I can't, because there's nothing on the docket, right? Go home. Yeah, let's read the book. Reading it will increase my alchemy attribute. Since I haven't started the book yet, it may take some time to complete. There are 3 large chapters. Yeah, sure. I dive into the book and devote all my attention to reading. Time ticks up as I turn page after page. I'm starting to get sleepy, so I'll stop here for now. There are 2 chapters remaining. Okay, so it seems like each... Well, at least this book will take 3 days. Time to get some sleep. Although if I go home immediately, maybe I can read 2 chapters a night. I bet that's what I could do. But then I won't be able to talk to any girls, so that could affect it. But I kind of want to... What time is it? How long have I been recording? 39 minutes. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to end the part off here. And we'll continue on next week. So, next Monday. So, this will be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing. So, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you'll have another part of How to Date a Magical Girl. Hoping you're enjoying the series so far. I'm actually really excited to get into it, and I'm really liking it so far. So hope you all like it too. If you like it, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Helps the channel out. Appreciate it very much, and have a good weekend.